Hard science fiction. 32 languages. Arthur C. Clarke, one of the most significant writers of hard science fiction. Poul Anderson, author of To. Zero, Kyrie and others. Frank R. Paul's cover for the last issue, December 1953, of Science Fiction Plus, 9. Hard science fiction is a category of science fiction characterized by concern for scientific accuracy and logic. 1, 2, 3. The term was first used in print in 1957 by P. Schuyler Miller in a review of John W. Campbell's Islands of Space in the November issue of Astounding Science Fiction. 4, 5, 1. The complementary term soft science fiction, formed by analogy to the popular distinction between the hard, natural, and soft social sciences, 6, first appeared in the late 1970s. Though there are examples generally considered as hard science fiction such as Isaac Asimov's Foundation series, built on mathematical sociology. 7. Science fiction critic Gary Westphal argues that while neither term is part of a rigorous taxonomy, they are approximate ways of characterizing stories that reviewers and commentators have found useful. 8. History, edit. Stories revolving around scientific and technical consistency were written as early as the 1870s with the publication of Jules Verne's 20,000 Leagues Under the Seas in 1870. Among other stories, the attention to detail in Verne's work became an inspiration for many future scientists and explorers, although Verne himself denied writing as a scientist or seriously predicting machines and technology of the future. Citation needed. Hugo Gernsback believed from the beginning of his involvement with science fiction in the 1920s that the stories should be instructive. 10. Although it was not long before he found it necessary to print fantastical and unscientific fiction in amazing stories to attract readers. 11. During Gernsback's long absence from Explore our developer-friendly HTML to PDF API printed using PDF Crowd HTML to PDF. Science Fiction, SF, Publishing. From 1936 to 1953, the field evolved away from his focus on facts and education. 12, 13. The golden age of science fiction is generally considered to have started in the late 1930s and lasted until the mid-1940s, bringing with it a quantum jump in quality, perhaps the greatest in the history of the genre, according to science fiction historians Peter Nichols and Mike Ashley. 14. However, Gernsback's views were unchanged. In his editorial in the first issue of Science Fiction Plus, he gave his view of the modern SF story, the fairy tale brand, the weird or fantastic type of what mistakenly masquerades under the name of science fiction today. And he stated his preference for truly scientific, prophetic science fiction with the full accent on science. 13. In the same editorial, Gernsback called for patent reform to give science fiction authors the right to create patents for ideas without having patent models because many of their ideas predated the technical progress needed to develop specifications for their ideas. The introduction referenced the numerous prescient technologies described throughout Ralph 124C41+. 15. Definition, edit. The heart of the hard science fiction designation is the relationship of the science content and attitude to the rest of the narrative, and, for some readers, at least, the hardness or rigor of the science itself. 16. One requirement for hard SF is procedural or intentional. A story should try to be accurate, logical, credible and rigorous in its use of current scientific and technical knowledge about which technology, phenomena, scenarios and situations that are practically or theoretically possible. For example, the development of concrete proposals for spaceships, space stations, space missions, and a U.S. space program in the 1950s and 1960s influenced a widespread proliferation of hard space stories. 17. Later discoveries do not necessarily invalidate the label of hard SF, as evidenced by P. Schuyler Miller, who called Arthur C. Clarke's 1961 novel A Fall of Moon Dust hard SF. 4. And the designation remains valid even though a crucial plot element, the existence of deep pockets of moon dust in lunar craters, is now known to be incorrect. There is a degree of flexibility in how far from real science a story can stray before it leaves the realm of hard SF. 18. Hard science fiction authors only include more controversial devices when the ideas draw from well-known scientific and mathematical principles. In contrast, authors writing softer SF use such devices without a scientific basis, sometimes referred to as enabling devices, since they allow the story to take place. 19. Readers of hard SF often try to find inaccuracies in stories. For example, a group at MIT concluded that the planet Mesclin in Hal Clement's 1953 novel Mission of Gravity would have had a sharp edge at the equator, and a Florida high school class calculated that in Larry Niven's 1970 novel Ringworld the topsoil would have slid into the seas in a few thousand years. 8. Niven fixed these errors in his sequel The Ringworld Engineers, and noted them in the foreword. Explore our developer-friendly HTML to PDF API printed using PDF Crowd HTML to PDF. Larry Niven, author of Ringworld, Inconstant Moon, The Whole Man and others. Films set in outer space that aspire to the hard SF label try to minimize the artistic liberties taken for the sake of practicality of effect. Such considerations to be made when shooting may include how the film accounts for weightlessness in space, how the film depicts sound despite the vacuum of space, whether telecommunications are instant or are limited by the speed of light. See also, outer space in soft science fiction films. Representative works, edit. Arranged chronologically by publication year. Anthologies, edit. David G. Hartwell and Catherine Kramer, eds, The Ascent of Wonder, The Evolution of Hard SF, 1994, 20. David G. Hartwell and Catherine Kramer, eds, The Hard SF Renaissance, an Anthology, 2002, 21. Ben Borver and Eric Choi, eds, Carbide-Tipped Pens. 17 Tales of Hard Science Fiction, 2014, 22. Wade Rush, ed., 12 Tomorrows, MIT Press. 2018, 23. Short Stories, edit. Robert Heinlein, The Past Through Tomorrow collection of stories, 1939-1962, 24. James Blish, Surface Tension, 1952, Book 3 of the Seedling Stars, 1957, 20. James Blish, Surface Tension, 1952, Book 3 of the Seedling Stars, 1957, 20, NB1. Tom Godwin, The Cold Equations, 1954, 20, 25, 26, 27. Poul Anderson, Kyrie, 1968, 20. Frederick Pohl, Des Millions, 1971, 20. Larry Niven, Inconstant Moon, 1971, and The Whole Man, 1974, 20. Greg Bear, Tangents, 1986, 20. Jeffrey Landis, A Walk in the Sun, 1991, 21. Werner Vinge, Fast Times at Fairmont High, 2001, 21. Novels, edit. Aldous Huxley, Brave New World, 1932, 28. Hal Clement, Mission of Gravity, 1953, 20. Explore our developer-friendly HTML to PDF API printed using PDF Crowd HTML to PDF. Fred Hoyle, The Black Cloud, 1957, 26. James Blish, A Case of Conscience, 1958, 27. Jack Vance, The Languages of Pow, 1958, 27. Walter M. Miller Jr., A Canticle for Leibowitz, 1959. Arthur C. Clarke, A Fall of Moon Dust, 1961, 1. Stanislaw Lem, The Invincible, 1963, 29. John Bruner, Stand on Zanzibar, 1968, 27. The Jagged Orbit, 1969, 27. The Sheep Look Up, 1972, 27. The Shockwave Rider, 1975, 27. Philip K. Dick, Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep? 1968. Michael Crichton, The Andromeda Strain, 1969, 28. Jurassic Park, 1990. Larry Niven, Ringworld, 1970, 30. Poul Anderson, Toe Zero, 1970, 26. James Gunn, The Listeners, 1972, 26. Larry Niven and Jerry Pournelle, The Mote in God's Eye, 1974. Bob Shaw, Orbitsville, 1975, 27. James P. Hogan, The Two Faces of Tomorrow, 1979, 1. Robert L. Forward, Dragon's Egg, 1980, 31, and its sequel Star Cake, 1985. Stephen Bonds and Larry Niven, The Descent of Anansi, 1982, 28. Carl Sagan, Contact. Kim Stanley Robinson, The Mars Trilogy, Red Mars, 1992, Green Mars, 1993, Blue Mars. 1996, 32, 33. Nancy Kress, Beggars in Spain, 1993, 21. Charles Sheffield, Georgia on My Mind, and Other Places, 1995, 34. Alan Steele, The Tranquility Alternative, 1996. Greg Egan, Schild's Ladder, 2002, 35. Alistair Reynolds, Pushing Ice, 2005, 36. Cixin Liu, Remembrance of Earth's Past, Trilogy, 2006 to 2016, 37. Andy Weir, The Martian, 2011, 38. Project Hail Mary, 2021, 39. Clyde D'Souza, Memories with Maya, 2013, 40. Films and TV shows, edit. Destination Moon, 1950. 2001, A Space Odyssey, 1968, 41. Colossus, The Forbin Project, 1970, 42. The Andromeda Strain, 1971. Silent Running, 1972, 41. Blade Runner, 1982, 43. Explore our developer-friendly HTML to PDF API printed using PDF Crowd HTML to PDF. The Abyss, 1989. Contact, 1997, 41. Gattaca, 1997, 41. Primer, 2004, 44. Moon, 2009, 41. Europa Report, 2013, 45. Ho, 2013, 46. Gravity, 2013. Ex Machina, 2014, 47. Interstellar, 2014. The Martian, 2015, 46. Arrival, 2016. For All Mankind, 2019. Away, 2020. Anime/manga, edit. Pat Labor, 1988 present, 48. Ghost in the Shell, 1989 present, 48. Planets, 1999, 2004, 49. Rocket Girls, 2007, citation needed. Revisions, 2018 to 2019. Space Brothers /Uchua Kudai, 2007 present, 2012-2014, citation needed. Video Games, edit. Marathon, 1994. Policeonauts, 1994, 50. Sid Meier's Alpha Centauri, 1999, 51, 52. Kerbal Space Program, 2015. Terra Invicta, 2022, 53. See also, edit. Hard Fantasy. Hypothetical Technology. Mundane Science Fiction. Notes, edit. Explore our developer-friendly HTML to PDF API printed using PDF Crowd HTML to PDF. 1. The short story Surface Tension has also been described as an exemplar of soft science fiction. McQuirk, Carol, 1992. The New Romances. Inslusser, George Edgar, Shippey, T.O. eds. Fiction 2000. University of Georgia Press. pp. 109125. ISBN 9780820314495. References, edit. 1. ABCD Westphal, Gary, 1996. Introduction. Cosmic Engineers, A Study of Hard Science Fiction. Greenwood Press. p. 2. ISBN 0-313-29727-4. Hard Science Fiction, the term was first used by P. Schuyler Miller in 1957. 2. Nichols, Peter, 1995. Clute, John, Nichols, Peter, eds. The Encyclopedia of Science Fiction. Street. Martins Griffin. ISBN 978-0-312-13486-0. 3. Wolf, Gary K. 1986. Critical Terms for Science Fiction and Fantasy, A Glossary and Guide to Scholarship. Greenwood Press. ISBN 978-0-313-22981-7. 4. AB Hard Science Fiction N. Science Fiction Citations. Jess's Word. 25 July 2005. Archived from the Original on the 27th of September, 2007. Retrieved the 7th of October, 2007. Earliest site P. Skiller Miller in Astounding Science. Fiction, he called A Fall of Moon Dust hard science fiction. 5 Hartwell, David G. Kramer, Catherine, 2003. Introduction, New People, New Places, New Politics. The Hard SF Renaissance, an Anthology. Tom Doherty Associates. ISBN 978-1-4299-7517-9. 6 Soft Science Fiction N. Science Fiction Citations. Jess's Word. The 25th of July, 2005. Retrieved the 7th of October, 2007. Soft Science Fiction, probably a back formation from hard science fiction. 7 Clayton, David, 1986. What Makes Hard Science Fiction Hard? Incitors, Dan, ed. Hard Science Fiction. Southern Illinois University Press. pp. 58-69. ISBN 0809312344. 8 A.B. Westphal, Gary, the 9th of June, 2008. Hard Science Fiction. Inseed, David, ed. A Companion to Science Fiction. John Wiley and Sons. pp. 1958. ISBN 978-0-470-79701-3. 9 Ashley, 2005, p. 381. 10 Ashley, 2000, p. 50. 11 Ashley, 2000, p. 54. 12 Ashley, 2004, p. 252. 13 A.B. Lawler, 1985, pp. 541545. 14 Nichols, Peter, Ashley, Mike, the 9th of April, 2015. Golden Age of SF. The Encyclopedia of Science. Fiction. Gollancz. Retrieved the 15th of June, 2016. 15 Science Fiction plus V01N01. March, 1953. 16 Samuelson, David N. July, 1993. Modes of Extrapolation, The Formulas of Hard Science Fiction. Science Fiction Studies. 20 Part 2, 60. Retrieved the 7th of October, 2007. 17 Westphal, Gary, July, 1993. The Closely Reasoned Technological Story, The Critical History of Hard Science Fiction. Science Fiction Studies. 20, 21411442. 18 Westphal, G. July, 1993. The Closely Reasoned Technological Story, The Critical History of Hard Science Fiction. Science Fiction Studies. 20, 2. SFTH Inc., 157175. JSTA 42400246. 19 Jiang, Ted, the 15th of April, 2009. Mind Meld, The Tricky Trope of Time Travel. SF Signal. Archived. From the original on the 22nd of April, 2009. Retrieved the 28th of April, 2009. 20 ABCDEFGHI Hartwell, David G. Kramer, Catherine, eds. 1994. The Ascent of Wonder, The Evolution of Hard SF. New York, published by Tom Doherty Associates, Incorporated. ISBN 978-0-312-85509-3. Archived from the original on 9 May 2008. Explore our developer-friendly HTML to PDF API printed using PDF Crowd HTML to PDF. 21 ABCD Hartwell, David G. Kramer, Catherine, 2002. The Hard SF Renaissance. New York, Tor. ISBN 0-312-87635-1. 22 Review, Carbide-Tipped Pens. Kirkus Reviews. 15 October, 2014. Retrieved 5 June, 2020. Site Magazine. Site Magazine requires magazine equals, help. 23 Bidgeman, M. 2 February, 2019. Science Fiction vs. Hard Science Fiction: The Real Science. Behind the 12 Tomorrows Anthology. 24 Clayton, David, 1986. What Makes Hard Science Fiction Hard? Incitors, Dan, ed. Hard Science Fiction. Southern Illinois University Press. pp. 5869. ISBN 0809312344. 25 Huntington, John, 1986. Hardcore Science Fiction and the Illusion of Science. Incitors, Dan. ed. Hard Science Fiction. Southern Illinois University Press. pp. 4557. ISBN 0809312344. 26 ABCD Benford, Gregory, 1986. Is there a technological fix for the human condition? In Citors, Dan, ed. Hard Science Fiction. Southern Illinois University Press. pp. 7081. ISBN 0809312344. 27 ABCDEFGH Gunn, James, 1986. The Readers of Hard Science Fiction. Incitors, Dan, ed. Hard Science Fiction. Southern Illinois University Press. pp. 8298. ISBN 0809312344. 28 ABC Brin, David, 1986. Running Out of Speculative Niches, A Crisis for Hard SF. Incitors, Dan. ed. Hard Science Fiction. Southern Illinois University Press. pp. 813. ISBN 0809312344. 29 The Book Institute has supported the Portuguese translation of Stanislaw Lem's novel Niezwyciszony. Instytutksyski.pl. Instytutksyski. 5 January, 2024. Retrieved 5 August, 2024. The novel The Invincible can certainly be classed as one of Stanislaw Lem's most important works. It is also a rather special novel in his oeuvre, falling into the hard science fiction genre, where there is a strong emphasis on science and technology issues. 30 Top 25 Best Hard Science Fiction Books. Best Science Fiction Books. Archived from the original on the 22nd of November, 2013. 31 Aylett, Chris. The humans were flat but the Chila were charming in Dragon's Egg. Space.com. Archived from the original on the 11th of June, 2008. Retrieved the 27th of January, 2009. Some editions also include a preface by Larry Niven, admitting that I couldn't have written it, it required too much real physics. 32 Arliot, Chris, the 20th of June, 2000. The Vanishing Martian. Space.com. Archived from the original on the 18th of August, 2000. Retrieved the 20th of July, 2008. 33 Horton, Richard R. The 21st of February, 1997. Blue Mars Review. Archived from the original on the 11th of May, 2008. Retrieved the 20th of July, 2008. 34 Georgia on My Mind, and Other Places by Charles Sheffield. www.publishersweekly.com. Retrieved the 29th of December, 2022. 35 Child's Ladder. 36 John Courtney Grimwood, the 5th of November, 2005. Cold Comforts. The Guardian. 37 Steiner, Philip, the 31st of October, 2022. Modern Hard SF, Simulating Physics in Virtual Reality in 6 in Lose. The Three-Body Problem. Lublin Studies in Modern Languages and Literature. 46, 357-66. Do. 10.17951//LSMLL.2022.46.3.57-66. ISSN 2450-4580. 38 The Martian by Andy Weir, superb hard science fiction storytelling. Sequart Organization. Retrieved the 29th of December, 2022. Explore our developer-friendly HTML to PDF API printed using PDF Crowd HTML to PDF. 39 Navalali, Alec, the 5th of May, 2021. Alone on a spaceship, trying to save the world, The New York Times. The New York Times. Archived from the original on the 5th of May, 2021. Retrieved the 2nd of March, 2024. 40 Prisco, Giulio, the 20th of August, 2013. In Memories with Maya, Human Sexuality Gets an Upgrade. IO9. Retrieved the 24th of February, 2020. 41 ABCDE Contemplate Your Place in the Universe with Hard Sci-Fi Film Classics. The 17th of November, 2014. 42 Colossus, The Forbin Project. The Encyclopedia of Science Fiction. Gollancz, SFE Limited. Retrieved the 6th of February, 2019. 43 23 Best Hard Science Fiction Books. The Best Science Fiction Books. The 28th of February, 2015. 44 Unveiling the Top 10 Hard Sci-Fi Movies, from 2001, A Space Odyssey to Sunshine. The Economic Times. The 26th of November, 2023. 45 Woerner, Meredith, the 28th of June, 2013. How Real Scientists Shaped the Story of Europa Report. Gizmodo. 46 AB9 Surprisingly Accurate Hard Sci-Fi Movies that you can stream tonight. The 2nd of October, 2020. 47 Dilks, Andrew, the 16th of November, 2018. 15 Greatest Hard Science Fiction Movies of All Time. WhatCulture.com. Retrieved the 21st of June, 2019. 48-carat AB Ra, B. 2004. Stray Dog of Anime, The Films of Mamoru Oshii. Springer. p. 77. ISBN 978-1. 4039-8279-7. 49-carat Ashford, Sage, the 25th of November, 2019. 10 Best Sci-Fi Anime of All Time. CBR.com. 50-carat McFarlane, Damien, the 13th of January, 2023. Hideo Kojima reflects on the Policeonauts sequel that never happened. Time extension. Retrieved the 8th of August, 2024. 51-carat Carter, Tim, April, 1999. Review, Sid Meier's Alpha Centauri. Computer Gaming World. Number 177. Ziff Davis. p. 208. Prose, wonderful hard sci-fi setting. 52-carat Kachin Gorman, Alex, the 4th of May, 2017. Alpha Centauri. Hardcore Gaming 101. Retrieved the 11th of November, 2023. Reynolds and his team worked tirelessly to imbue every inch of their game with the cool, atmospheric melancholy so dear to hard sci-fi. 53-carat Bolding, John, the 26th of September, 2022. Terra Invicta Early Access Review. IGN. Retrieved the 14th of November, 2022. Further reading, edit. On Hard Science Fiction, a Bibliography, originally published in Science Fiction Studies #60. July, 1993. David G. Hartwell, Hard Science Fiction, Introduction to the Ascent of Wonder, The Evolution of Hard Science Fiction, 1994, ISBN 0-312-85509-5. Catherine Kramer's chapter on hard science fiction in the Cambridge Companion to SF, ed. Farah Mendelssohn and Edward James. Westphal, Gary, the 28th of February, 1996. Cosmic Engineers, a Study of Hard Science Fiction, Contributions to the Study of Science Fiction and Fantasy. Greenwood Press. ISBN 0-313-29727-4. A Political History of SF by Eric Raymond. The Science in Science Fiction by Brian Stableford, David Langford, and Peter Nichols, 1982. Explore our developer-friendly HTML to PDF API printed using PDF Crowd HTML to PDF. David N. Samuelson, Hard SF, pp. 194200, The Routledge Companion to Science Fiction. 2009. External links, edit. Hard Science Fiction Exclusive Interviews. Science Fiction Stories with Good Astronomy and Physics, a Topical Index archived 2021-02. 25 at the Wayback Machine. The Ascent of Wonder by David G. Hartwell and Catherine Kramer. Story notes and introductions. The 10 Best Hard Science Fiction Books of All Time archived the 12th of April, 2012 at the Wayback Machine, selected by the editors of MIT's Technology Review, 2011. Low-level science fiction, sci-fi with hard science and a literary slant. Hard SF at the Encyclopedia of Science Fiction. Categories: Hard Science Fiction 1950s Neologisms History of Science Fiction. Science Fiction Genres Setting. Explore our developer-friendly HTML to PDF API printed using PDF Crowd HTML to PDF.